Hello everybody and welcome to another Get Ready With Me. My name is Courtney Leach Hinsley and today we are going to do a spring trend. Now last year I was watching a Nikki Tutorials video and she was talking about her new makeup line and one of the new colors, and she was like, blue is going to be the it color, and I was here for it because I definitely did a reel with different blue colors products that I had. I did a whole look on it and it was so awesome. But I recently read that blue is back, I guess. Now I have seen a lot of like the lighter blues, maybe even like metallic blues, and it's kind of a dreary day out today in Michigan, so I don't know. I kind of want to do something a little bit more dramatic, I guess, and it just gives me a chance to use my Spellbound palette that I'm absolutely obsessed with. So the colors that I'm gonna go with, I would hold this up, but I still haven't figured out something to put my one crushed color, which by the way, they did get back to me. They offered a credit, so, and they were very, very, very quick to respond. So definitely very happy about that. But I'm looking at Spellbound, Lightwork, Shadow Work, and Rune. So let's get these on my fingers and we will swatch the shit out of these. So this is Spellbound, Lightwork, Shadow Work, Rune. And let's just, there they are. Which ones do I want? Well, I mean, for sure we're doing light work because it's glitter. Rune actually is kind of a metallic. Like, look at that. That shit would be fun. I'm trying to figure out a way to work all four of these colors in. Because I kind of feel like Shadow Work is just a non-metallic version. And I don't know, because we all know I like shimmers and glitters and metallics and all the things. I have to figure this out. So give me one. And then this is Protection. I feel like that's too green, but I also feel like this is the color that I've been seeing a lot of. So there it is. Give me a minute. Let me get this figured out. Okay, I think I might have this figured out. So I've got Spellbound right here and I'm leaving just a little bit in the inner corner. I might even come over just a little bit. But what I'm doing is just packing it on, like, you know, tap, 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 pack kind of thing. I've got my, like, it's not a super dense brush, but it's more of like a flat. I'll be honest, I probably have more on here than what I wanted. But we'll get this figured out. We'll play around with it. So, Spellbound first. And just tap, pack, get this bitch on. Oh yeah, and leave that little bit of the inner corner. I'm gonna go in now with Shadow Work, and I'm gonna use this brush because I want to keep the other side of this brush for light work when I press that on. I will also try to use my finger, but you know me, I'm not much of the finger application. So I'm gonna put this right next to Spellbound, the name of the palette, which I do have an affiliate link for that, which I will be dropping in the description for you. To me, okay, so one thing I noticed with Spellbound is it is definitely a lighter color. So in order to get it noticeable, I really packed it on. Probably should have gone a little bit lighter. But here's the fun thing though with powder shadows. If it's a little too dark, all I have to do is take a brush and just kind of see if I can buff it down. See, we're getting that buff down just a little bit. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna put some, oh, almost grabbed the wrong color, some shadow work on this side, again, right next to Spellbound. And we are just tapping it on. Now it's time for some metallic-y shimmer. I gotta decide which brush I want to use because both of these are definitely favorites. Why is it I always got a cat trying to get in or out of this room? I think I'm gonna start with my Morphe M139 just because it's a pointed brush, and as much as I really do love this brush, I mean, I probably could have used that for shadow work. I want to get this into the crease a little bit better. So actually, you know what? Let's get it in there. It's powder. It'll come off if it's too much. Woo! Oh! Okay, it's not blended at all. But do you see this? Do you see this? Whoo! Okay, so I'm gonna take this guy. We're just gonna try to blend or buff or something. So this color, like Voodoo, and I'm guessing because it's glitter, there is some fallout, unfortunately. Oh, you know what? I was gonna grab my Jeffree Star, because I have a dark blue from him as well, and I was going to use that with this look, but I'll figure out another reason. Maybe I'll do another blue, because I do have a couple blue Shadow Sense colors that I could do. I actually have one, it's called Lapis Glitter, which does actually remind me a bit of Ruin over here. So I think I'll do one with Shadow Sense just so you guys can see, you know, a blue look with anti-aging and a blue look with powder. So let me attempt to do this eye and not have it be like, maybe, yeah, no, it is probably going to be really dramatic because it's just what's going on. But let me just do this eye. I'll be right back. Well, my original plan was to not make this super dramatic, was to have it definitely be a little bit more wearable, but you know what? I should have known better with going with such a dark blue. That wasn't exactly going to happen. And I should also know me that always, despite my best efforts, shit always turns dramatic. So right now I'm taking the other side of my flat brush and I'm grabbing light work and I'm tapping it over where I put shadow work, which was really the main reason why I put that on there. And then also here in that inner corner where I had no shadow. Man, this is a good color. I gotta figure out other times to frickin' wear this. Like, look. Ooh. And honestly, there's a part of me that just wants to cover the entire lid, but I want Spellbound to still be noticeable. So here we go. Again, over, what was it? Shadow work. You know what? I know Jolie Beauty has a Siren palette, but you could totally do that with this palette. There is some gorgeous greens. That Protection would work. There's Spiritual, Intention. Intention is one of those pretty shimmers. Any of these blues. Light work would work with that too. Ideas for when Halloween rolls around. Nice. Oh, that's looking fun. Okay, so I'm actually going to throw on some liner. I know, believe it or not. But I'm actually going to use the Glowify stick, the something charcoal, smoke charcoal, because it's not just a gray, it's not a black, and it just goes on a lot smoother, but I very, very, very clearly need something because this is a dramatic look, so we need a little something. So I'm gonna throw some liner on here, and then I'm going to do my lashes, and then we'll come back and we will talk lips because I'm not 100% sure what I want to do. You guys, I really feel that I am not giving light work, why can't I remember that name? That I am not giving light work enough credit. Look at this glitter. How pretty. It is just so good. Like, yes, I keep looking over at my screen and I keep looking here in the mirror. It is, I mean, it's so pretty. Jolie Beauty, like I'm definitely getting another palette. I just have to decide which one because I've got a goddess look that's coming up, and I want to use a silver. Although I do have a really, really, really good Synergence silver. So I might just end up using that. But I mean, we've seen how stunning these shimmers and whatnot are, that it just really makes me want to use Jolie Beauty because these blues, and maybe even mixed with like black here, this Dark Magic. But yeah. Oh, you guys, it's just so pretty. But anyway, so we got mascara on. Now there was another trend that I saw on TikTok, and I'm not 100% sure I believe it. I mean, I would kind of like it because y'all be out here with some really thick ass lashes. But I heard they stated that like lash extensions were going to be out. Maybe some nice lashes, like when you go out with your girlfriends, when you're doing like a bold look like this, some lashes might be, you know, it's something that would be needed. But if that's true, then these are going to be your best friend because these two products contain Capixyl, and that helps grow your lashes. And let me tell you, it actually works because my lashes weren't this long when I wasn't using this mascara. And when I was out of it, my lashes kind of like, bitch, what is you doing? Like, what's happening? So just throw that out there. I think I'm going to go with my whack ass, probably funky batch Milk Rose. And the reason I want to do that is because it's actually on me kind of a gray tone, and I don't know, I feel like the cooler tone would work really well with this look. And as much as I was thinking a brown, like kind of a cool tone, neutral brown, like creamer here, I don't know, I think I just didn't want to put on lip sense. I didn't want to do the 3 layers, and for some reason today this seems to have like a pinky purpley undertone, which again, I think works with the pinker blush and then the blue. So I'm just gonna get these lips lined real quick here. And I do like, well, they're now called Lip Sense Cream. They're not Hydro Mattes anymore because rumor has it we're going to be getting more than just mattes. Cannot wait. They do go on so smooth. And even though they don't last as long as Lip Sense, you know, they're still lasting a little bit. I mean, I'll be honest, because I always try to be super transparent. None of these colors really last as long as they say on me, but I think a lot of that has to do with the medication that I'm on. So you do have to take that into consideration. Medication, your own body's like chemistry, pH balance, all that kind of shit is going to affect how makeup wears on your skin. And it's just kind of one of those natures of the beast. Yes, again, I'm looking in the screen because I want to see how my hair looks. Holy shit, you guys. This is freaking fun. Kind of want to get some of my volume powder and just make my hair like big and crazy. Okay, so here is a spring trend blue. Little different than exactly what I was seeing out there, because what was out there was a lot more of the lighter blues. Maybe something like Spellbound, or even, oh shit, what was that one? Protection. And maybe a little bit on the metallic side, but because I'm literally obsessed with my Spellbound palette, I had to do these darker blues. And I kind of like the darker blues anyway because I just like dramatic. I don't know, it's just me, and I feel like it works with my blue eyes too. So again, not your mom's blue, 80s blue, your blue, depending on how old you are. Let's not just talk about that. So, but anyway, here is one spring trend blue eyeshadow featuring the Spellbound palette with light work glitter. But anyway, thank you for hanging out with me today, and don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm here for you every week with new trends, just looks, you know, kind of whatever I'm vibing with. But have a great day, and I will catch you in the next one.